This is your sign to get very clear on your values and what it is that you value within a relationship and within a partner. The reason why I say this is because Spirit showed me a bit of a, I guess I would call it a playback or a download. So Spirit was showing me about when I was with my old partner and how I thought he was the right partner, but then everything else was pointing towards the fact that he was indeed not my partner, like not supposed to be mine, and not a very flowing experience. It wasn't easy being with that person. It's not that they were a bad person, it's just we simply didn't belong together. And that might be the case for you and whoever you're with. If you're feeling this way, if you're seeing this, or if you're single, this might be your sign, or more so it is your sign, because if you're still here watching this a minute in, it's definitely a sign for you. Sorry about that, my kitty cats were fighting. But we're gonna continue on. So I can't entirely remember where I stopped off at, so we're just going to keep on going with it. So, basically, if you're single or if you're with somebody, this is the time to start evaluating your relationship and start seeing what it is that you value in this relationship versus if you know you're not meant to be with this person, how is it that you're supposed to move forward, and how is it that you're supposed to, amicably deal with this? Obviously all breakups are hard, and I'm not saying you have to break up with the person you're with. I'm not trying to scare you, or if this doesn't resonate and if you don't feel as if you and your partner should be breaking up, then obviously this reading is not for you. Or there is some information in this reading that is for you, just not that. So don't freak out. Don't think, oh no, she's saying I have to break up with my boyfriend or my fiance or my husband. No. It's just if you feel in your heart and in your heart of hearts and you know that this person doesn't work for you, it's time to let them go so you can be with somebody better. Excuse me, confirmation burp. I was so reluctant to move on from this person. And Spirit made it that this person left me, and I'm so glad they did. Because if I would have stayed with them, I would have stayed in a life of unfulfillment. And like I said, it's nothing wrong with that person, it's just we simply didn't belong together, and that's just what it is. And so now I'm with somebody who I do belong with. I literally am with my twin flame. The way that I know, and this is going to be hard for others because unless you've had this experience, you're not going to know in the way that I know, but I personally used to meet him in the astral when we were younger, and we would hang out at this place in the astral. And when we got together a few months in, we talked about, hey, do you remember this? I brought it up because my intuition was like, hey, remind him of the hospital, because it was a hospital in the astral. I'm digressing, but long story short, I know he's my twin flame because we've been with each other this whole time. And we will continue to be with each other for the rest of our lives and the rest of eternity. And I want that for you too. I want you to be with somebody who you know, even when things are going haywire, even if you're fighting, you know with all the sureness in your heart that they are yours. I want that for you. So, because of that, I'm going to shuffle some cards, and I'm going to see what message it is that Spirit has for you. So you have some inner strength that's going on, but you're doubting something. You're doubting your self-worth, and you're having a lack of faith and insecurity. So if you're seeing this, now I'm just gonna preface this. Again, if this does not resonate, do not take it. Do not allow this to fearmonger you or anything like that. I'm not here to scare you. I'm just saying this theme of this reading seems to be about breaking up or moving on with your life in a positive manner and moving forward from whatever this situation is. I'm getting as well, though, this might not even be about your relationship. This could also be about finances or career. That you are, like, it really depends on who's watching. There are so many people that could potentially watch. But I'm getting that this is between either a breakup or your finances / finances and career. I'm grouping those together because I feel like it resonates. But you have, goodness, my throat just did something so weird. You have Strength in reverse, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and you have the Star in reverse. And I'll show those to you now, just so you believe me, so you don't think I'm making this stuff up. Yeah, let me see. There we go. So you have Strength in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Star. So what this tells me is you have the potential to have a very fulfilling life, to have a very fulfilling moment. More than a moment, actually. Like I said, a very fulfilling life, because all those cards, if you were to flip them over, we have fruits of your labor coming to you with the Nine of Pentacles. Obviously, with the Star, we have hope, calm, rejuvenation, spirituality. We have that you're pouring into the world and into yourself, and that's so beautiful. So I think if this is not telling you to leave your current partner, if you do not resonate with that, some people might, and that's okay. Don't be afraid of it. But what I'm getting is that okay, I do have to mention, part of you is just wasting energy. You're wasting your time on something, whether that's that relationship or your career or finances, because this person is pouring into the pond, which is allowing it to grow, but at the same time, they're pouring it on the outside of the pond. And what I'm getting with that is the fact that you are wasting some of your resources, some of your love, something of your energy is not going to where it's properly supposed to go, where these channels are meant to be. Now, it's eventually going to get where you want to go, because as you can see, although it's on the ground, it's slowly trickling into the pond. But it would be much more fast and efficient if you follow the proper path, the proper channels. So, Aphrodite is definitely coming out with this love reading. Not that it's necessarily a love reading, but it is about relationships, so a relationship reading. She's coming out because when I say channels, I think of fish and those currents that the sea turtles take, how they did in Nemo. I'm not sure if that's a real thing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very educated about this. But with the ocean life and such, Aphrodite's coming through and she wants to help you with your love life. She wants to help you with whatever this is, whether it's finances, career, love life. She's coming through and she's saying, you have the strength to do this. You are not weak. You are not I'm just hearing like a little baby flower. You are not a baby sprout. You are very strong. You have so much behind you. You are the star. You literally have all this support from your spirit guides. All the other stars. You're the big star, but all these other stars are here to support you. And with the last of it, once you actually move forward and move past this, you're going to be able to gain the fruits of your labor. And I'm getting that that's it. I don't think I have to explain it any further. Excuse me, confirmation burp. Sorry about that, guys. Had to yawn too. But basically, just what I want you guys to know is this is about, changing and evolving, and you got this. So if you need help or guidance, I do have card readings on my site, ko-fi.com/meowsemporium. So have a great day.